Alright, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's Motovlog is going to be about learning new things. Alright, so, let me start off by telling you a story. I'm 24 years old, and I'm pretty athletic. I used to rock climb every day. I used to run and cycle every day. But anyways, I'm a pretty strong dude for my size. And I'm pretty athletic. I've always been athletic. I've always been interested in sports, but no one's ever taught me how to do sports. I've kind of just had to pick it up on the way, or struggle to pick it up on the way. Like, for example, my brother's really inclined in terms of basketball and, you know, all these other sports. But me, on the other hand, I'm not. I don't have very good... I'm not going to say I don't have very good hand-eye coordination. I have great hand-eye coordination. I just lack the fine motor skills that are necessary when it comes to learning a new sport. Like the finesse and the technique that takes years to learn. And I'm going to tell you something funny. I have my bachelor's degree in marine science. Marine biology, with a focus in like technology, like mapping and spatial statistics. That's what I have my degree in. But the funny thing is, I don't know how to swim. I didn't know how to swim when I was getting my degree, and I don't want to say I don't know how to swim right now, because the entire point of this vlog is, you know, teaching yourself something new. And I just got kind of tired of saying, hey, nobody taught me how to swim. You know, I can't swim. I mean, if you threw me into a bucket of water, I'm sure I could flip on my back and get to the side of a pool. But if I were to fall into the ocean, I would definitely die. So that's kind of what I wanted to change in my life. I saw, hey, I don't know how to do this life skill. It's super simple. Millions of other people do it. Why don't I know how to do it? So I decided to change that fact. I decided, hey, I don't know how to swim, so I'm going to teach myself how to swim. So I told myself that about, I think, 2 or 3 months ago, which is kind of a long time. It's a long time to not know how to do something so basic. But it was enough time for me to say, hey, it's time that I learn. Let me go ahead and make this happen. So what I do, I switched gym memberships. I started going to a gym that actually has a pool. And I bought all of this equipment for swimming. I bought some of the best equipment that I could find. And I just did it. I was just like, forget it, I don't know how to swim. I'm sure I'm gonna learn along the way. Everyone else can do it, so can I. So I bought all this stuff. I bought all of these training devices, and I did it, you know? I got the gym membership and I started swimming. And I'm not saying that it was easy. It's still not easy for me. I'm still learning. I still have a ton of stuff to learn. I still struggle every day with it. And you know, it really hurts, because someone as dedicated as I am and as talented as I am with certain things, swimming is just something that I can't pick up really quickly. I had a pretty traumatic experience when I was a kid. I was maybe like 6 or 7 years old at a birthday party, and I almost drowned in a pool. I almost died. So I don't know if that's it, but every time I'm in the pool, I feel like I'm not breathing enough, which is kind of funny. But I just can't do it. Every time I can swim like one lap, half a lap to one lap, and I'm exhausted. And I've watched so many YouTube videos on how to swim better and swim faster. But I just can't get over this fact that I feel like I'm out of breath, you know? I feel like no matter how much I breathe or how deeply I breathe when I'm swimming, I'm not getting enough air. And I flip out. So, I mean, I don't flip out. I just like, at the point where I should be able to turn and kick, I just grab onto the wall and I like have to take 10 seconds and then I go ahead and I swim the rest. And I don't know what it is, it's a mental block or something, because I'm incredibly athletic. I mean, I can hold my own. I could run a mile, like if you wanted me to, I could run a mile right now. I could hop off my bike, run a mile, and then hop back on and be totally fine. So my cardio is not bad, but it's this mental block that I have with swimming. But that doesn't stop me from going out every day and going to the gym and going swimming. It's just, you know, it's just another block. It's just like another mental block that I said, hey, like when I was in college, like, hey, I don't know how to swim. It's okay, whatever, that's fine. That's a huge mental block. And one of the most important things you can do when you want to learn something new is just show up, just do it. Because that's what's keeping you from learning something new is you. It's only further down the line when you start hitting these weird mental blocks that I have. So, I don't know, it's just kind of that's kind of just a little scoop into my mind. Like, it's something that I've struggled with, and it's something that I do still struggle with, but I'm working at it. And what I want you to do is I want you to take the opportunity to figure out what you can learn and what you want to learn. There's always something in that head of yours that's like, man, I really wish I knew how to blank. Whether it's like ride a bicycle, shoot guns, ride a motorcycle, you know, learn how to talk to people, start coding, I don't know, build a birdhouse, whatever it may be. The best thing that you can do is start right now. And that's exactly what I did. Because of the guy that I am, the next step that I took was, let me buy all the gear that I think I might need, because I don't want to make any excuses when I actually start doing it. So I got a gym membership that was 24 hours, so I can swim when no one else is there. So no one else can judge me, because I'm really afraid of judgment, and I'm really afraid of getting in other people's way. It's not so much judgment, but it's mostly the second part, getting in other people's way. And I don't want to hinder anyone else's experience just because I lack experience. So I got a gym membership that's 24 hours, so I can swim at odd hours, super early in the morning or really late at night, or whenever I can't sleep. And that way there's no excuses in terms of, hey, I got in that person's way, you know, whatever, that's why I was swimming bad. And I got all the equipment I needed because, hey, I don't want an excuse like, oh, my goggles fogged up. I wasn't swimming well because my goggles fogged up. Or, oh, I don't have the amount of leg strength that I need because I don't have swim fins. So I bought swim fins. It's like, oh, I don't have this and I don't have that. So I bought all of it. And that's another thing. When you start spending money into something that you're willing to learn, you are investing in your knowledge. You're investing into the craft. Because learning something new isn't just doing the act itself. It's all the tertiary and secondary pieces of equipment that you need and knowing how to use them. And remember, knowledge is power in this life. If you know how to use something properly, it's one more tool you can add to the tool belt. And I didn't want any excuses, so I got all the tools that I thought I might need, and I did all the research that, hey, I might need this tool, let me go ahead and buy it. So that's exactly what I did. I bought all these tools, and I figured out, hey, I don't know what's going on, I can't make it a couple laps without dying, at least without thinking I'm dying in my head. But, you know, today, when I go swimming, I'm going to go ahead and really just calm down, try to still my mind, and really focus on what I need to work on. Okay, so when you start a new hobby, prepare yourself for success. I mean, I prepared myself for success by equipping myself properly. Another way to prepare yourself for success is do your research. Figure out what mistakes people commonly make, so before you get out there or after you get out there, you know, you learn You learn what you're doing wrong and what you can improve on. And I still do that. I still watch YouTube videos on like how to swim faster, basic swimming techniques, different strokes and stuff like that. And you know, I'm learning. I'm constantly wanting to sharpen my mind and my body. And I really want you guys to do that too. I really want you guys to take every opportunity you can to learn something new. And swimming for me is just my example, and it's something that I struggle with because a lot of the times I don't really struggle with too many things because I just kind of go out and do it. But swimming is something that I've always had on the back burner, and I've always been like, maybe I'll get into it, maybe I'll do this and maybe I'll do that, but not today. But finally I did it a couple months ago, and you know, a couple months ago I didn't know how to swim, but now, today, yesterday, currently right now, if you threw me into a pool, I could get from one side to the other using the freestyle stroke, using the backstroke, using the breaststroke. And that's really cool to be able to say that. Because although it doesn't feel like I'm making any progress in terms of the difference between yesterday and today, I can know that I know that I can look back and see, hey, I'm actually making a difference between 2 months ago and right now, or a couple months ago and right now, or last year and now, or 4 years ago and now. And that's awesome. It's such an awesome feeling, and it's easy to get into that kind of negativity where you're like, oh man, I felt really slow today, but you just kind of get overcome by this negativity, when in reality you should be seeing it as, oh man, I'm way better than I was last year, I'm way better than I was 2 months ago. And that's what keeps you going, that's what keeps me going. And there's gonna be hard days, and you just have to be able to know when you should take a break and when you should stop and figure out what you're doing wrong and go ahead and reassess what you're doing right. Because it's those times where you just decide to just take it slow and you really figure out what areas you can really strike when the iron's hot, you know, just really put the effort where the effort is needed, because that's how you're gonna grow as grow in your skill, and that's how you're gonna learn the quickest, is if you just pause. If something's going wrong, just pause if you're able to and figure out, okay, why did this not go the way that I thought it was? And I think with me is, back to my swimming example, with me, I shouldn't be giving myself the opportunity to stop at the end of the pool. I should just go ahead and flip and kick, do my turn and kick, and then just get on with it. Because honestly, that millisecond of time where I'm allowing myself to think, oh, grab the coping on the pool, that's when it's all over, because I'm grabbing it already. And if I don't give myself that opportunity, I'm pretty sure I'll just man up and just be fine. But I think that's the thing with me. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video was insightful, and you know, I just really want you guys to go learn new hobbies and do new things, because there's just so much out there to learn and to do, and I want you guys to experience life. And you don't do it sitting behind the computer, you don't do it laying in bed, you don't do it sitting on the couch. You do it by going out there and doing it. If you want to swim, go swim. If you want to ride a motorcycle, go ride a motorcycle. If you want to build a birdhouse, go ahead and build one. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, but tell me why in the comments. And as always, guys, who you are is what you do when no one's watching. Until next time, peace out.